I think my question will be familiar to many. I have a goal and I'm motivated as well. I work a 5-day schedule, and after work I usually just come home and sleep, sometimes even skipping dinner. Even on weekends, I barely have energy for anything. The only thing I don't understand is why I feel so overwhelmingly sleepy after work, even though I don't overexert myself. But it feels like there's no energy left for anything else. How can this be explained? As long as I can remember, I've tired easily and couldn't do much. Why can others work, hit the gym, and still go out at night? Why don't they need as much rest as I do? Well, you see, colleague, there may be several factors at play. Let's set aside the obvious one for now. The health problems. We'll assume you're not dealing with illnesses, especially chronic ones, that could produce such effects. You know the state of your body well enough, at least for now. So what else could it be? Your environment, your surroundings, the overall setting. You may not be on land that's truly yours, and the earth isn't giving you energy, which means the task is to find your own land. To answer this question, you need to recall when it began. Could it be connected, for example, to some kind of move? Not even a new area, just a different home. Next is your work. There's an environment there, and it surrounds you. It's possible there are certain negative factors there. For example, people with energy draining tendencies. To figure this out, you need to assess your environment, have one-on-one interactions with people individually, and carefully observe how you feel after each encounter. If there is an energy vampire, you'll recognize them right away. Second, it could be a geopathogenic zone where, for example, the building you work in is located. How do you check? With plants. If flowers in your workspace don't bloom or struggle to survive at all, it may indicate a geopathogenic zone. If everything thrives and blooms vigorously, aside from cacti, of course, since they grow anywhere, then the space is healthy and supportive. It's possible your desk simply isn't in the right place. That can happen too. Sometimes it's just an unfavorable angle, where there's a kind of energy drain occurring at that exact spot, right where your chair is. Try something simple. Rearrange your space. The same applies at home. That's another possibility. What else? The work you're doing might simply not interest you at all. This is especially true for people with a parent psychotype. They need work that truly interests them, where they feel needed and important. Because if you feel that what you're doing isn't truly needed, that it's like dividing zero by zero endlessly and with no real outcome, then naturally your psyche responds. If there's nothing meaningful here, we might as well begin to shut things down and drift toward the next cycle. So this area also calls for a reassessment. In other words, every aspect of your life needs to be reviewed. What drains your energy, or who drains it? If you approach this systematically, I assure you, you'll find the cause. And once you do, you'll be able to eliminate it fairly quickly. This must be done. Without energy, you can't truly live or work.